think the most important insights for my research is before we start the scenario planning, we start to identify the most significant factors that impact positively or negatively the landscape restoration efforts in Ethiopia. So the factors that identified before the scenario planning are important factors that I should keep on investigating in my future research. For example, the flow of funding, and if it increase or decrease, how it could affect the landscape restoration, the governance, the land secure system, land tenure system. These are important factors. So this scenario planning shows how different combination of these factors leads to different restoration outcomes. They are really important factors that would, of course, the factors are more of a macro variables that have little connection with that of the local reality, but it's still important factor to consider. Beyond that, if I have to do that scenario planning again, I would also think of doing a scenario planning for a short-term issues, like what would happen in the coming 2 to 3 years. For example, connecting the scenario planning to my study, I would ask if different combination of intervention, what would be the impact after some time. So that's really impactful for a local intervention, customizing intervention. But this one is very helpful. It's good to know the most important factors. But some factors are, I would argue, is beyond the control of all the participants in the two macro variables. The most important thing that I found very interesting is the sticky note. The sticky note after a presentation, it gives a venue for everyone to give a comment. So almost we have close to 50 participants. And with that sticky note, every one of the researchers got 50 feedback, which is, it could be difficult to get it in other type of approach. The most important takeaway I would say is like during the scenario planning, they try to imagine how the security system, the land tenure system is affecting what is going on at that national level. So everyone, I know that big people are in the workshop, so they know that how lack of security in our country, lack of governance, some weak land tenure system is affecting the whole landscape restoration and the broader national economy. So that's the most important takeaway. Besides the findings of ethanol, which some wrong interventions, some wrong technological choice could also aggravate land degradation, very impactful. Daraja's finding as well is very insightful in terms of the effect of global policies on the local practice. My finding as well, I mean, some combination of intervention may not necessarily lead to positive outcomes. So because of the trade-off, some combination might be good because of synergies. So yeah, that's the most important takeaway for the stakeholder, I think.